All right, people. You need to get on your computers and look these laws up. Larceny by fraud. State of Michigan. This is all going to be in my complaint to the federal court when I file with the documentation that I have that will back up every one of these laws. And I'm going to go after these CIA people that are behind this too. And federal agencies. Willful neglect of duty. Yeah, I read them all. I study it all. Oh, here. Dig this. I was going through some paperwork and I found a letter from Carl Levin. Let's see what that is. Matthew Shepard hates crime. Which I'm going to show the hatred and the ignorance of the state of Michigan and their little conspiracy shit. Carl Levin's signature. Oh, this paper has a, if you can see it, has like a watermark in it. I didn't realize their response papers would have watermarks in it. But then when I looked at that paper I got from the federal judge, and you really want to burn their bridges, you make like you're stupid to entrap these criminals. False imprisonment, all of it. It's going down. Because all they're set up with the cash flow. That gang's been around too long. Has too long of a record. My son didn't even have a record until these city boys in this county and this state, bunch of garbage gangbangers, they associate with these people constantly. They tell them who they don't like, who they'll, for them to go after you, and they'll protect them. These are criminals. This whole system here in St. Clair and the state of Michigan is nothing but run by criminals. Why? I read this shit right here, guys. I mean, I got pages. They're pages of, and these prosecutors. Where's your St. Clair County prosecutor? How come you ain't prosecuting none of these people for this criminal mischief? Matter of fact, I think there's one of those laws here. Criminal mischief shit. And I am entitled to self-defense. I don't care. I'm no felon because I'm also going to ask the court to retract our guilty pleas, and we're going to take it to trial at the state's cost. There's a good book, people, right there too. Supreme Court rulings. But these books, everything I'm reading, this is what you are taught in law school with, are these books right here. You got the Bouvier Dictionary, Law Dictionary out there. I mean, there's quite a few of them, but I would stay with the Bouvier because that's an American law dictionary. Pure and simple. This is British law right here. Well, I would say this is somewhat like American, but most of the rulings are but they usually use like 3 or 4 law dictionaries, and they're all different. The Supreme Court uses the Bouvier Dictionary, goes through that, goes through law, you know, they research what the law is in all those dictionaries. And that is what they go by, is they'll look at every one of them, read what the law says there, what the research to it is, look at it, and then they give their ruling on it. Now, once they rule on it, that's the law. Even these little courts, oh, they don't care what the Supreme Court says because you have to appeal it. It's a money system. It's a job security system for lawyers, prosecutors, and judges, and your law enforcement. That's why there is so many laws on the books that we need to go through and nullify them. I mean, all you got to do is read the book by the Cato Institute guy, that 3 felonies a day. All you got to do is look up Sidney Powell's License to Lie. Read those 2 books. I did. Oh, man. You just want to go up in these places and tear them apart. But this is what it is. And you know what? A lot of those correctional officers, when they had my son in jail, a captain even called us and told us what was going on his record. The state had charged me, my wife, and my son. Well, they were compounding all of our charges onto our son's plea. And then, you know, they did that with all. Put them on me. Put them on my wife. Well, the state of Michigan better get their shit together, because some people are going to jail. And I don't care. I'm coming after your home if you're too old in the statute. I will sue you. Under the false imprisonment, you guys that falsely imprisoned us, falsely charged us, because you believed these little sniveling assholes you got wearing badges and guns. And whatever detectives you guys got that investigate, I would fire them. Because a lot of them are telling these people what to say. That's where the criminal coercion comes in, you freak fucks. So when I video you in your little cop cars and your little stalking cars and shit, which I got you on video, you retarded fucks. That's solid evidence. Look up the rule of evidence. It ain't no, oh, I seen it go by. No, I got you on video, you stupid fucks. Nice Suburban, I might want that. This shows you how corrupt and criminalized this judicial system in Michigan is. Because the judge is telling me it's the state doing this. But then when I started doing research, because I don't think the judge really researched, he only went by what I sent him and showed him what was going on. And then that fake polygraph they get, because we took our son to a private polygraph for people, and he passed the polygraph. And he said he'll give it to them again if they want more than one polygraph. He says, otherwise your son was set up by a fake document. So that's where the falsification of documents comes in, people. They falsified, they lied. Oh, well, we're not the ones doing it. That's what the one county dude told me. I was in jail. I'm like, what? Oh, these people want to clean. Some of them are good people. And they know what's going on. It's just that they want that job because of the power that comes with it and all the goodies. You know, that's what it is. But otherwise, behind the scenes, man, hey, dude, no, we didn't do this. That was these guys, you know, coming in. Oh, if we say anything, they'll break our bones and shit. I'm like, what? You got cops threatening cops? You got state threatening county and city? Or what is going on here? You got DEA coming in, CIA will break your bone. What's going on? Well, look up the Devil Disciples case, and you'll see Caldwell and the other goofball lady and a couple dudes. They're all criminals, man. Bottom line, I wouldn't trust any of their prosecutions, anybody they prosecuted, or anybody they have working for them, especially like Mr. Animal. First-degree murder. Ross sent me shit. I got the letters. I'll dig them out for the next video, and I'll show you. He write me and asked me to do things for him, so I'd go check into it and shit. You know, and if it had some legit, I'd tell my mom, when you write Ross, because I didn't want nothing to do with the dude. He killed a kid for fucking 22 grand, dudes. Really? What a bunch of fucking crackhead motherfuckers. And then these people are pissed because I know the truth. They had him beat up in prison so bad that when they got him into the prison, infirmary, whatever they call it, their little prison hospital. That's how they found out he had cancer, because after getting beat, I guess it set the cancer off. He died within a couple years after that, I think. Not even, probably a year after being diagnosed with the cancer. But they weren't giving him the treatments or anything to do to fight that cancer. I know, they hate you. Like, oh, you killed one of our gangbangers. Look up Ruiz's history. He has a long criminal history, just like the cash flows did when they attacked my son. And guess who controls them? Guess who associates with them? Yep. Michigan, let's go to court. You sleazy motherfuckers. Let's go to court. Because it's going to happen one way or another. So, I'll get back to you people out there. Show you some of the letters. I got boxes and boxes of videos. I'm not going to pull them out. I went through a couple of them and I have tags on them. And this one said red car, Mel in it, red-headed guy. I looked at it, it's the date. The same date in the newspaper articles that I will show you what went down from Lisa Clemens, this city, this state, and this county. They're a bunch of scheming, low-life, worthless motherfuckers. Bottom line, they make these laws up. Oh, you broke this law, I hate you. Oh, we got these drug laws that are unconstitutional as fucking hell. And you retards get on a jury and sit there and follow that stupid shit. You better fucking wake up and start reading this shit. Had it with my two fingers, started shaking a little bit there with my two fingers. Couldn't control the weight of the phone. Yeah, you guys need to read this shit. This way when you sit on a jury, you won't be such a stupid bunch of pieces of garbage. Especially when we get into Mayor Ackerman. Oh, man. Is that some shit there? Yeah, he dropped his pants in front of the girl. I think he's an exhibitionist. He might have been one of those trainers. But if you go into his past and you look at their methods, they're not interested in little girls like Angelita and them. Angelita is my great niece. Oh, there's a story there too. That goes back to Debbie Stone's house on 10th Street when that was being raided. Oh, I got the news article to that too. Oh, I got news articles out of that WHLS thing. When all the shit, like Trump says, the media, they use the media to find people guilty in the public's eye. They put all that shit out. When all that shit should have been put out until after the trials. That right there violates your right to a fair trial. Because they are sending junk out in the newspapers. I read the scenario. That was, yeah, right. Oh, your little witnesses too, guys. Man, that motherfucker's quite a ways away to say, I seen that cop. Yeah, I did. I seen Platzer in that red car. I'm going to back up and box that motherfucker in and ask him why he's stalking me. What, you guys better have the video because I got the police report. And then there it even talks about the video. And me and Kim Tomzik seen the video. So you better have the video. Oh, and we want dispatch tapes too. It's called exclusionary or Brady versus Maryland ruling. Put it that way to you. So, you guys better get digging. You're a bunch of scums. You're a bunch of fucking sleazebags. And you write laws to make it where people hate people. You're fucking ignorant. And halfway educated psychologists will tell you what's going on once you put the picture together for them. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You got to hate this person because he does drugs. Oh, you got to hate this guy because he's a drinker. Oh, hey. You gotta hate this woman. She's on medication. Oh, that's an opiate. Wake up, you fucking retards. God bless, stay safe, long live the Republic.